Good morning, YouTubers. Smoke and Kippers here. So back on the permission near Dunmo. It's a beautiful day. Thank you, God. Look at this ground. Look at my shadow. Look at the ground. It's hard. It's not claggy. It's easy to dig. My detector doesn't weigh 20 kilograms. Boots are clean. I'm still a bit sniffly, sorry about that, it is a bit windy. So just dug this hole here, and not very deep, 3 inches maybe at best, and popped another little hammy. It's only a little grotty fella. Interestingly, it looks pierced. But it is a hammered. It's in poor condition. It's probably going to be, I think, from what I can see, sorry about the camera shake, let's try and get you in the sun. There we go. Yeah. Probably going to be a halfpence. I think it's Charles or Lizzie from the beading that's going around the inner there. Definitely a hammy. Shame it's not in better condition, but this is after the button, my second dig of the day, which bodes well. Sorry about the sniffing, it's awful, really bad. But yeah, pleased with that. Second hole. We've had, well, probably half a dozen out of this strip here, so today I am going to be going up and down this patch very slowly. The field next door is a bit rough, but I'm going to go alongside the other side of that hedge there as well, because I have a feeling that there was a path that ran through, an old footpath according to the maps, that ran right along this hedge, right down to the bottom of this field, and that hedge at the bottom there is actually listed in the Doomsday Book, so that is ancient. That's an ancient boundary. Been along there a couple of times. Only problem is that there's quite a lot of trash, junk. People have obviously walked along that hedge, used it as a bit of a cut through, possibly from those houses down there all the way along. There is a church some 1.5 miles on the other side of that big crop of trees there, so I've got a feeling that although it's been used in ancient times, ancient thrubs and ancient vines, it's also been used recently quite a lot. So one last little look at Grotty Hammy. There she blows. Pierced unusually, and I don't think, I'm not sure, I'll have a better look, clean it up. I'm going to get home, do the roundup. But yeah, pleased with that. On to the next one. Bye. Hello again. Yeah, so been a couple of hours. I just stopped to have something to eat. I thought I'd do a bit of a roundup, and as you can maybe see in there, a little bit of junk, not a huge amount, a couple of bits of can stuff. I always pluck them out of the ground just in case they get ploughed into a million pieces, and then you just find a million pieces instead of one big one. So I always pull them out. So I do a little bit of a roundup before I crack on. Session 2. So that's the first find. At first I thought that was a coin weight, but it's not. It's just a button. Button. Upholstery tack. Backing of another button. Very odd. gold lead button. Quite like that. For a button anyway. Some sort of bit of, I don't know, tack maybe, horse riding tack, or a bit of farm equipment. Some people say ring money. I don't think so. Cute little button. I'm not sure how old that is, possibly Georgian. It's got the kind of Georgian D buckle shape to it, quite a nice one that, probably off noisy buggers. Probably off, I would say, some breeches maybe, knee buckle for some breeches. It's too big to be off a glove, too small to be off anything else really, I think. Button, pre-decimal, there is a Britannia on there, so it's probably a farthing, probably Victorian or Georgian. Cute little button, it's quite a cute one, that, like that. A couple of little bits of scrap. I'm not sure what that is. Think it's a little bit of scrap. It's copper on one side, looks silver on the other, so there's probably nothing. This wee fella, I thought that was a cut quarter when I first saw it, but no, it's a fragment of pewter button. And then finally, my grotty little hammy that I found earlier. I've had a good look at this now, it's definitely hammered. You can just see, if I stop shaking, you can just see there a bit of the old shield that was on the reverse. So yeah, not found any more hammered, but I'm going to have a bite to eat. I've got about another 4 hours to go out. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me just show you. Very old shape field this. Had a go here in this one before, not going to do this today. I am going to go and concentrate on this field here. It's just beautiful here, it's so quiet, there's just nobody about, it's all just the occasional tractor runs by. It's very windy, so yeah. Sun, I won't do that. But yeah, it's beautiful. So it's about 12 o'clock. I've got a few hours more. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have a little bite to eat. Over in there, look at that cottage. Oh, beautiful. See you soon. Hello again. So it's been about 3 hours. Found a few more buckles, a few more pre-decimal. I'll show you a few bits later. It's still beautiful. I'm boiling. Came out with a fleece, thermals, jumper, but I'm not complaining. So anyway, just dug this hole here, and I reckon about 5 inches down, no more than that, I've just found this, which looks very interesting. Let me try and get this in the sun for you. Now, I am not sure, but I believe that is a dagger pommel, and it's still got some gold gilt on there. You can just see that design. Hollow inside, which would suggest that it fitted on top of something. I need to clean it. I'm not going to clean it here. Normally I would attack something like this with the toothbrush, but I really don't want to take any of this gold gilding. gilding, is what you call it. It's copper alloy with gold gilt work on it. Very interesting. One for the forum, I think. Hopefully one of the guys on there will be able to give me positive ID. Again, big shout out to MDF or metaldetectingforum.co.uk and the great guys on there. I think there you can see gold gilding. So I'm really excited about that because I have a feeling that has some age to it. Not sure how old, but we have had some Roman bits off here. No Saxon, yeah, I don't think it's Saxon at all. It doesn't look like it's got the right decoration for that, but very interesting little find nonetheless. And I will come back to you hopefully with some more nice finds. Running out of time, probably got about another hour here before I have to shoot off home. It's been a great day so far. Met a couple of really nice people. There's a guy who works on an allotment which I've detected along a few times but never seen anyone in there, and today there was an old chap in there and he was very excited to talk to me about metal detecting, and I think he was just checking me out really, make sure I had permission, which obviously I do. I know the farm quite well. Unfortunately he's just had a knee operation, he's had a knee replacement, so he's got a bionic knee now, so get well soon, Joe. I'm going to send him a card, and in that card I am going to fix a few of the things that I found today. Hopefully that'll cheer him up a little bit. He's a lovely, lovely guy, one of the nicest guys I've met. He's even got a metal detector. He's never been detecting, and he asked me one day, will you show me how to use it? And how could I say no? So hopefully when his knee's a bit better, he'll be able to dig a few holes, but we'll have to see. Anyway, see you soon. Bye. Hello again. You've probably worked out by now. The camera comes out. I found something decent. I think I found something decent. And this time, in this hole, and that was at the bottom of there, so 5 inches, something like that, 4 or 5 inches. I found this rather nice buckle, and if you look carefully, oh there we go, sorry about that, camera skills need sharpening up. There's a little bit of gilding just on this end here, where these 3 little knops, they're not knops, I know they're not knops, but I don't want to call them knobs or whatever. But that's very interesting. Very interesting. I've not found one like that, but I have seen. I've seen this type before, and I believe it's quite an early buckle. I haven't given it much of a clean. It pretty much came out like that. I don't know whether you can see that had a little bit of gilding on there. Can you see that just around those little knobs? There's a tiny bit left that I can see with the naked eye. I don't know whether the camera is going to pick that up, but that is definitely one for the collection. I'm really pleased with that, especially after what I think is that dagger pommel. They're all coming out. Literally, I've done, that's the edge of the field. I've been up and down this edge now. It's quite a long way. I've probably been up and down here 4 times, that's all. finding loads of stuff, a bit of junk, some pre-decimal coins. Can't wait to pop another hammy, but I am really chuffed with that because I have not found a buckle like that before. Sorry, I keep looking at it and then admiring it and then you can't see it. So yeah, on to the next one. See you soon. Hello again. So it's 5 o'clock. I've been here now 7 hours and I'm just going to show you a little roundup of what I found. This is the junk, stainless tube, Lucas oil caps, some lead, some hot rocks or coal, some more lead, lead, one ring pull, quite unusual actually here, that's quite rare, probably rarer than a hammered. Shotty cartridges, harmonica reeds, is that it really? Not a lot of scrap. It's not too bad. This is the better pile. I've shown you the buckle, the hammer, and what I think is that dagger pommel, which I will try and get confirmed. These are the other bits. Oh, first mosquito of summer. Interesting bit of pottery. Looks like that was pipe. This ridiculously heavy piece of something decorated. It's got a bit of decoration around the edge there. Not sure what that is. Ring, buckle, oops, bit of chain. What else have we got? Buckle, ring, ringy thing, ring-a-ding-ding. This is interesting, not sure what that is. Gonna get that checked out as well. There's a bit of patterning on there, and then you got that in there. Not sure. Fish disgorger, maybe. It's quite ergonomic. I think that's something interesting. So we'll get that checked out. And then we've got God knows how many buttons. Button, clock clasp, buttons, lead token, that's quite cool, buttons, buckle fragment, coin, I think I showed you that from earlier, big bit of bronze, that is. I don't know what that's from, maybe from a pot or cauldron or something. Very rare, I've never found a bit of shrapnel on these fields before, but there you go, that's my first one. And that little buckle, little clock clasp, bits and pieces, bit of, I don't know, I think that's from bike thingy, buckle, fragment, lead, and just buttons really. So that gives you a rough idea of what came out today, along with the scrap and the 3 bits, which I will show you later. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, leave a comment, like, all that good stuff. And if you didn't, I don't care. I had a blinding day, it's still gorgeously sunny, and I'll see you soon.